Good morning, children. Welcome to VEPS e-learning class. Children, as you know that our 7th chapter Understanding Fraction is going on. We have completed exercise 7a and exercise 7b in this exercise. Now we have to start exercise 7c now. So, before starting this exercise, we should have to know that what we have to do in this exercise. So, children, this exercise depends upon the topic, that is reducing the fraction to its lowest term. Clear? Fraction को छोटे फॉर्म में कैसे बनाते हैं, that we have to do in this question. Now, so before doing this, we should have to know that how we are making the fraction to its lowest term. Now children, let's know what is reducing the fraction to their lowest term. So children, now the topic is reducing a fraction to its lowest term. So what is it? A fraction is said to be in its lowest term when or if the numerator and denominator of the fraction does not have any other factors except 1. Clear? Once again I am repeating. A fraction is said to be in its lowest term if the numerator and denominator of the fractions are not having any factors except 1. It means that if the fraction is said to be in its lowest term when its numerator and denominator are not having any factors except 1, means that the last factor remaining is 1. It is said to be in lowest. The fraction is said to be in lowest term, that they are in reducing form. Now some examples are given in your book. Let us see some examples before going to the exercise. So children, let's see. Open page number 127 and let's see the example which are given in your book carefully. One thing more children, today we will only solve these examples, and in your classwork I will give these questions only to solve. You will solve these questions but without seeing in the book. You will not see this question in your book. You solve these questions by your own, and if you will have any query or any problem regarding these examples, so you can ask me on WhatsApp group. Okay? You will not see the solution. If you are having any doubt, then you can ask me. Don't see in your book. You can see these examples after solving. You can check it from the book. So children, let's start the examples which are given in the book. Now children, first of all, reducing a fraction to its lowest term. A fraction is said to be in its lowest term if the numerator and denominator of the fractions does not have any other common factor except 1. You can see number lines are given, and after that examples are given. So 6 upon 9, when we will divide 6 upon 9 by 3. So how many times 6 comes in the table of 3? So 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. So the shaded parts of both the strips are same. Therefore these fractions are equivalent. Hence 2 upon 3 is the lowest form of 6 upon 9, because after solving 6 upon 9 by 3, 2 upon 3 is the answer, and 2 upon 3 they only comes in their table only itself. They are dividing itself only. So after that nothing we can do with this fraction 2 upon 3. So it is the last, है ना? It is the last that is the 2 upon 3 is the lowest form of 6 upon 9. Now you can see example 1. 2 upon 5, 2 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. All fractions are in lowest terms. So rule is, to reduce a fraction to its lowest term, we continue dividing the numerator and denominator by common factors. Means that if we are dividing numerator with 3, so we have to divide denominator with 3 also. Now we can't do this, that we are dividing 6 with 3 and 9 with 2. This we will not do. We will take both the factors same for dividing the fraction. So children, example number 2. Reduce the given fractions to their simplest or lowest term. So question number A is 8 upon 20. So let's see the solution of it on page number 128. So turn your page, children. Solution is, we will always divide the numerator and denominator by the common factors. We are going to start with the common factor 2. Always we start with 2. So therefore 8 upon 20 divided by 2. 2 4s are 8. 8 comes 4 times in the table of 2. So 2 4s are 8 and 2 10s are 20. So you can see we have taken 2 as a factor for numerator, for dividing the numerator also, and for dividing the denominator also. We have not changed the factor here. The factor is common. So this we have to be remember. Now the first is 4 upon 10. Then again we can divide 4 upon 10 again also. So we will take 4 upon 10 and we will divide it by 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. Clear? First is 4 upon 10 and the second is 2 upon 5. So 2 upon 5, you can see we cannot divide 2 upon 5 by any other number now. So it is the last term. So 2 upon 5 is the lowest term of 8 upon 20. Clear? Now second question is 24 upon 36. We start dividing by the common factor 2. Therefore 24 upon 36 divide by 2. 2 12s are 24, 12 2s are 24 or 2 12s are 24 and 2 18s are 36. Now the term is 12 upon 18. Now we will make it or divide it with again 2. 2 6s are 12 and 2 9s are 18. The number is now 6 upon 9. Now also we can do this 6 upon 9 by 3. We can divide it by 3. So 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. Clear hai? Now the last term is 2 upon 3. Now we cannot divide with any factor 2 upon 3. So this is the last and the lowest term of what? 24 upon 36. So this how we are doing. We are reducing the fraction to their simplest or lowest term. Now children, today in your classwork I will give these 3 questions only, A, B and C. This you can do in your rough copy also. So you will do these 3 questions in your rough copy. Please don't see in the book. If you are having any query or any doubt, you can ask me on WhatsApp group. And children, your today's homework is, you have to learn the definition or explanation of reducing the fraction to its lowest term, which is given on page number 127. ठीक है, वही first line you have to learn, given on page number 127. This is your today's homework. Thank you and have a nice day, children.